Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your reading and writing workshop book ready and let's start. We are on page 156. We will be learning and reading about words that we will be using it in our lesson. So let's start.
Began. This is the word began. Say it with me. Began. Began. He began to build a robot.
One more time.
Began. He began to build a robot.
All right. Next word.
Better. Let's invent a better umbrella.
One more time.
Better. Let's invent a better umbrella.
Third word. Guess.
Guess. Can you guess what this does? Guess. Can you guess what this does?
Okay.
Learn. You will learn many new things this year. Learn. You will learn many new things this year.
When you see the teacher in the school.
Right. This clock tells the right time. Right. This clock tells the right time.
Very good. Next word.
Sure. This is the word sure. Say it with me. Sure. Sure. She makes sure you are well.
One more time.
Sure. She makes sure you are well.
Idea. New bulbs that last longer are a good idea. Idea. New bulbs that last longer are a good idea.
Right. Next word.
Unusual. This new bike is unusual.
It's different or it's unique. It's not like others. So unusual.
Unusual. This new bike is unusual.
All right. So let's read the words together. Began. He began to build a robot. Better. Let's invent a better umbrella. Guess. Can you guess what this does? This is you use it when you bake rolling the dough. Learn. You can learn how to sign just like me. So he's using sign language. Right. This clock tells the right time. Sure. She makes sure you are well. She's a doctor. Idea. New bulbs are a good idea. Unusual. This new bike is unusual. All right, so it's your turn to read them and try to use the words in a different sentence. All right, let's turn the page and go for our phonics. Let's see what we have today.
Or. The letters OR, OAR, and ORE can make the sounds you hear at the end of for, roar, and more.
So the letters OR, OAR, ORE make the same sound as we hear in for, roar, and more. Let's see more words with these phonics letters.
Or, born, tore, shorter, store, bored, roaring, war, form, sports, north, before.
All right, so let's read them one more time. And as you see, they underline with the blue underline. So these are the phonics in the word.
or, or, born, tore, shorter, store, bored, roaring, war, form, sports, north, before.
All right, so let's see what we have. Or on page 159.
Morty built a better board for the shore. Are there some more at the sports store?
You see, two sentences use most of the words that it has a phonics we're covering for this lesson, OR, OAR, and ORE. So listen the words that we're gonna read them and see them in our story.
Your turn. Look for these words with or, and or in the story of a robot inventor. Story, born, sorts, forms, more, short, for, sports, soar.
All right, so let's start our story. And since we're talking about what invention you know about, so we will be learning about different inventions and inventors. All right, so let's start. Page 160.
Genre, biography. Essential question. What inventions do you know about? Read about someone who invents robots.
All right, so we said before biographies, it's still about real people. And as you see the picture, so this is how the picture of that person who invents robots look like. And usually give information and there are facts about their background, what did he do, how did they start. And someone else will be writing this information about them. And it's usually organized that how did they start their life when they were a child, what did they do, and what invention they did.
The story of a robot inventor.
All right.
Big ideas. Meet Tomotaka Takahashi. He invents unusual robots. How did he get started? Mr. Takahashi was born in Japan in 1975. As a child, he played with blocks. He used his imagination to make all sorts of forms and shapes. Japan.
So this is his picture. This is his some information about his life. So where did he born? And they show you the map. And what did he like to do when he was young? So this is all facts.
Later, he read comic books about robots. One of the robots looked like a real child. Takahashi wanted to make robots just like it.
Turn the page.
Finding out about robots. In 1999, Takahashi began to study robots. He took classes to learn how they move. The robots bent their legs when they walked. It did not look right to Takahashi. People did not walk that way. Then Takahashi had an idea. He made a better robot. It did not bend its legs when it walked. It moved more like a person.
As you see on this page, we have began, learn, write, idea, better. This is all the words that we covered before. And we also saw the word imagining or thinking of or visualizing thing. All right. Let's go next.
For the race, there were many problems to solve. Takahashi made the swimming robot waterproof. He gave it arms like fins to help it swim faster. Another robot was able to ride its bike for 100 miles without braking. The third robot ran for 26 miles.
Oh, I think, somehow we missed the picture. All right, so this. All right, so kind of missed this page.
Making better robots. In 2003, Takahashi started his own company. He made many robots. A short robot climbed up a cliff with a rope. A bigger robot lifted a car with its arms. Another robot rode a bike for 24 hours.
This is all different robots that he created or invented.
Takahashi began to put his robots in contests. He made 3 robots for a sports race in Hawaii in 2011. The first robot had to swim. The second robot had to ride a bike. The third robot had to run. The robots had to do these tasks for a week.
So he participated with his robot in sport race in Hawaii, and that's what he made. He made a robot can ride a bike, a robot can swim, and a robot that can run for a long time.
For the race, there were many problems to solve. Takahashi made the swimming robot waterproof. He gave it arms like fins to help it swim faster. Another robot was able to ride its bike for 100 miles without braking. The third robot ran for 26 miles.
Right.
What will Takahashi invent next? Will his robots fly and soar like Astro Boy? Will they be his finest? We can only guess. We must wait and see. Tomotaka Takahashi is sure of one thing. His robots will do more and more.
Because when he invents something and then he see like a little mistake happen or can improve this, so that's what he's always thinking, and he always improve. Like if he invent a robot can swim, so he made sure it won't rust, so he made sure that he can swim fast, so he made the hands like fin, like a fish. So that's when people always update what they do, and because they always try to make it easier and make it maybe more smaller, more faster. Like for example, the computer. If you remember the first lesson when we covered, the computer was as big as a room. And then after that became huge that you cannot take it with you, it would be on your table or your desk. And then after that we have the laptop, that small thing, and even smaller than the laptop and more thinner and lighter, because they know that people complain it's heavy if I have to take and carry my laptop. So they start to play with the size and the weight, comparing with a computer in a sizable, a huge room to just a small laptop. You can just hold it as a size of a book. All right, make connection. What kind of robot would you like to invent? So this is a fun question. What do you like to do? So they're saying we don't know what Takahashi will invent later. Will he be inventing a robot that can fly? So it's up to you. You can come up with your imagination and imagine something that a robot maybe can, I don't know, do the grocery shopping for you. Of course, not do your homework. I know you will think of that. Okay, let's see that comprehension.
Problem and solution. A problem is something that a person wants to do, change, or find out. The way the person solves the problem is the solution. Find text evidence. Find one of the problems that Mr. Takahashi faced when building robots for the race. Takahashi began to put his robots in contests. He made 3 robots for a sports race in Hawaii in 2011. The first robot had to swim. The second robot had to ride a bike. The third robot had to run. The robots had to do these tasks for a week.
All right. So let's see. This is a problem, step of solution, and solution, because like for example in the book here, Takahashi had a problem with the robot that it's going to be in race where it had to swim. So the steps of the solution, he built a waterproof robot with arms like fin. So that's how he did. And then when he built this, this was a way to help the robot to swim and to win the race. So he knows that, well, if I put this piece of metal in the water, it might rust or it might stop working. So he has to make it waterproof. And then after that, he said, well, okay, if it's waterproof and it's gonna swim, I have to make it fast. So he changed the shape of the arms and made it like fins, because fish get fins and can swim fast. So this is how he, step by step, he found the problems, and then after that, he stepped with the solution. He fix it. Maybe it won't be fixed from the first trial. He would try again, change something else, make different size or different materials till he solved his problem. So a problem is something that a person wants to do, change, or find out. So there's a problem somewhere. My phone is not working, or my laptop is not working. I have to find out something. Oh, maybe the battery. Maybe I need to connect it. So something like that. So you need to find out where the problem, and then you find the solution. All right. Let's see the next page. Over here, when we say write about someone, like if you say, can you retell the story, retell, so you need to go in order or sequence, like how, where he from, Takahashi, what did he do, what did he do when he was young, why he was interested in robot, what did he play with, and did he make the best robot from the first one, or he was, working hard, he made something maybe didn't look good, and he play again and change the problem and he found a solution for his invention. All right. So today we talked about inventions and inventors and people who invent. And the genre for today was biography, informational text that they give you information about real people and organize in time order. So they start usually what happened when they were young and what make them be interested to solve this problem or to invent this new machine or something. And we always see pictures and with captions and illustration to help you and give you more information and help you to understand and visualize and imagine how things happen in old days. Or for example, like the Wright brothers, when we saw the caption where they live and what was the first plane they did and how did it look like, and also the cars when we were learning about the cars invention Ford, the cars first looks like what, and now how the car look like, and it comes in different size and different shape. All right, that was it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye bye.